Welcome to the home learning program. This is Coach Vicki and Miss Rory, and we're going to show you how to do a warm-up with some music. You ready, Miss Rory? Turn that music up. Let's get going. So you're going to do jump rope. Okay, you're going to move your wrist and just keep jumping, Rory. Hey, parents, I've realized that you guys need to teach your children how to jump a rope because these gymnasts can do amazing things, and for whatever reason, they're not coordinated enough to do a jump rope like we used to do. So please teach them how to jump rope. Okay? Now you're going to move on to burpees. You're just going to do a push-up and a straight jump. Leave the candlestick out. So you're going to push up and jump 10 times. Okay? Come on, show me a good push-up. Try and get that chest down to the floor. 3. Come on, push up. There you go. Come on, you can do it. 4. Big push. Big push off the floor onto the ceiling. 5. Come on, 5 more. Big push. Big jump. Come on, guys. Push off that floor and get those arms up to the ceiling. Nice and tight. Come on, 2 more. You can do it. Big push. Push up. And 1 more. Good job. Now just do straight jumps and push through your toes. Try and keep your arms on your ears. Stretch to the ceiling. Lock the knees and point the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to high knees. High knees way up there. Keep running. Try and point those toes. Keep those arms moving and keep them in 90 degrees. Good. And jumping jacks. Do 10. Come on, do them fast. Good. Just keep that body moving and get it warmed up. Good. Now big arm circles backwards. Good. And forwards. And up and down. Keep them moving. And over and under. Over and under. Focus, Rory. All right, arms up and through your legs. Big straddle. 1. Come on, get it way back there. Get that head in. 3, 4. Arms all the way up. All the way up. 5. All the way up. 6. Look straight. 7. Look straight. 8. Up. 9. Up. 10. Up. Now touch your toes. Arms out. Touch your right and your left. 2. Fast. Faster. 3. 4. Faster. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Now you're going to do some calves. So if you have a wall at home, just put one hand on it. You're going to turn your toes in. Turn them in like this. Yep. And go, keep your chin up and go high and roll away. Belly in, bottom under. Go do 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. High and roll away, guys. 8, 9, 10. Now you're going to put them straight to work all the calf muscles and pull up really tall. 2, 3. Keep that tummy in. Stay tight. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you're going to turn your toes out. Work that last calf muscle. Pull up as high as you can. Try and keep your bum in and pull up really tall. 6, 7. Really tall. 8, 9. Pull your body straight up like there's a string tied to your head and it's pulling you up to the ceiling. Okay? Good. Nice job. Now you're going to sit down and show me some hollow body rocks. Make sure you're nice and tight. Squeeze tight. Lock your knees. 2, 3, 4. Not so big. Okay, if you get really good at it, you want to put your arms over your head. Still, same hollow body rocks. You want to round your back and rock like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now sit in the plank and show me, grow your ankles. Just open them up a little bit, roll them really big. Try and get them all the way to the floor. Don't point your toes. Just keep them flat. So you're going to go here, then point, and roll them big circles. Good. Now go the other way. Really important to get those ankles all rolled out, stretched out so you don't hurt your ankles. Now point and flex. Good. Point and flex. Do it faster. Point and flex. There you go. Good. And now do your wrist. Make sure you're looking up. Rock over your fingers. You don't have to look behind you. Chin up. Don't look down. There you go. Turn your hands under. Hands under. Yep. When you're doing this, you really want your shoulders to go in like this. Same thing, you want to get way back here, try and keep those palms flat. Good, now you're going to turn them out and side to side, so you're stretching right here. So you want to get this shoulder past the fingers over here and past the fingers over there. There you go. Now just put them here and just make big circles and roll all of them. This way. Whoops, straight arms. We're going to go here and roll them around. Strong arms, Miss Rory. Now you're going to go the other way. Now go this way. Go this way. Good. Now, take it all out. Shake, 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 shake. Good job. We're going to start out just kind of reviewing what we've done so far. Rory, I just want you to lay on your back and push up in a bridge and just rock your back out. Okay, so we're going to do lots of back bend stuff today. So you want to make sure that your back is really nice and flexible. Go ahead and come down and rock it out. Rock and roll. Good. And push up and do it one more time. Make sure you do several of these to make sure the back's stretched out. Good. And rock it out. And come up. So last week we did some back bends on the wall. We're going to review that real quick and then we're going to do some on the floor. So you're going to get right here, arms up. Might want to scoot back just a little bit more and straddle your legs a little bit. Remember, it's a little bit easier to keep your legs straddled. You're going to find the wall first, walk down on the floor, and then walk back up. Okay? So now you're just going to come over up to the floor and do it. Make sure that they touch their toes several times to stretch that back out. Okay? So now you're going to stretch up really tall, nice and tall, bum in. Okay? Straddle your feet. Show them the back bend. So push the hips forward first. And she placed them on the floor. Very good. Come down and rock it out. And stand up. Okay, we're going to try and do a few things in between the bridges because you don't want to keep doing back bend stuff. Okay? We are, but we're going to do that handstand forward roll that we did a couple of weeks ago. So hopefully you guys are going back to the first video on through because you got to start with the basics and keep doing those things. Don't just keep moving on. You've got to do this stuff over and over and over again to be able to continue doing it. Chin up, reach out, hit your handstand. Parents at home, since they are at home, I still want you to hold on to them, kind of go with them, make sure they get here because this is where they could get hurt. Bend your knees and roll out. Okay? Can you go up into a candlestick? Just lay down and push up into a candlestick. Lay down, go into a candlestick. When they get right here, you really want them to bend the knees and keep the hips up, bend your knees. You want them to be in this ball so that they can roll. She's like this, trying to roll out of it. So you're going to be here, so you stay in the ball and you come up on your feet. Okay? Try it one more time. Stretch up tall, reach long, lift, push, catch them here, shoulders, knees to the chest. Go. And squeeze. Good. Now we're going to move on to some more bridges. So you're going to do handstand. So you're going to pass through that handstand still, and you're going to do your bridge, and then we're going to try and kick over. Okay? Reach long, handstand. Now when you get here, you want the shoulders to go back. You want to look at your hands. Yep. You want the shoulders to go back. Yep, like that. And put your feet on the floor. It's just like the back bend. When we do a back bend, shake it out a little bit, touch your toes. When we do a back bend, the hips move forward as your hands are coming down. Same thing when you're going into a bridge, your shoulders have to come back as your feet are coming down because you still want your feet to be placed on the floor, not to slam your feet down on the floor. Okay? So you're going to do your handstand. Just do a handstand and hold it. Okay? Now, I want you to lean your shoulders back. Chest back. There you go. And then flat feet. Okay? Now from here, you're going to keep looking at your hands. Try and keep your shoulders over your hands. Now when you get ready to kick, I want you to rock back 3 times. Don't make your legs straight. 1, 2, and on 3, you're going to lift your good leg and kick. Okay? Lock your knees and point your toes. Stay tight. Push tall. Turn that foot out and land. Okay? So make sure you're rocking before you start trying to kick over. Because if that chest isn't coming back over the fingers, you're not going to be able to do your kick over, okay? Can you do it by yourself? Always look at your hands, okay? Look at your hands. Keep looking. See how she's slamming into the floor? You want the chest to stay back here so that doesn't happen. 1, 2, 3. Not bad. We're going to do it one more time. We're really going to focus on the chest going back there as your feet are coming down. And straddle as much as you want to. It's going to be easier if you straddle. She's still bunny. 1, 2, 3. That part's really good. Focus on the chest moving backwards. Much better. Good. Go ahead and kick over. 1, 2, and kick and go back at the same time. And then once you get that pretty good, then start trying to just rock back and kick and do the kick over on 1, not 3. Okay? Now we're going to go into press handstand. So you're going to straddle. This is our skill for the day. Our new skill type. Okay? So you're going to push on the floor. Okay? And I want you to keep leaning over your fingers and keeping your head in. And try and get your toes, don't jump, just try and get your toes off the floor is all I really care about. So all of your weight is on your hands and lift your toes. Just point, just pull, 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 pull. Yeah, okay? So your goal is just to try and put all your weight on your hands and get your toes off the floor, okay? A good way to do that is come over to the wall. Put your hands about 6 inches from the wall, 5 or 6 inches, okay? You're going to go ahead and straddle. Good. You're going to keep your head in until your shoulders hit the back of the wall. So shoulders on the wall. Now, you want to keep your toes down and get the hips on the wall. So shoulders, shoulders to hips. So try it again. So get them kind of close to the wall. Lean into the wall and lift your toes. There you go. Okay? So that takes some time. It's a really hard skill, but eventually it's going to look like this, and you can help them at home. Put your hands on the floor. Lean over your shoulders. The hips are going to come over the shoulders. Get your legs straight, point your toes, and then they straddle out and up last. Okay? Then they're actually going to straddle back down and get back to where they were. Okay? But press handstands are really hard, so you want to start from the beginning and just get those toes off the ground. Okay? The last thing we're going to do for stars is a bridge, okay? So just lay down on your back, push up in a bridge. This is 1 star, okay? You can open your feet. I want your feet to be flat and your arms to be straight, okay? 2 stars is legs together, okay? Try and get your legs straight with straight arms, okay? And then 3 stars would be shoulders over the hands with straight arms, push tall. Lock your knees and point your toes. Show me your prettiest one. And you're going to look at the floor and push. 3 stars would be shoulders over the back of the hands like that. Okay? And rock it out. Good job, Rory. All right, now we're going to move on to conditioning. And this is going to be a quick conditioning today. Okay? I want you to focus on form, but I want you to also work on cardio. Okay? So we're going to do 5 of everything that I tell you to do. Okay? So you're going to start out in a straddle with your toes out and do 5 squat jumps. Okay? 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're going to lay on your back this way and do 5 candlestick push-up. Push your hands into the floor and push your toes up to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're going to do 5 tuck-ups. Pull up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to put your hands here and at your elbows and show me a plank. Show me a plank. Tummy in, bottom under, and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're going to get on your hands and push up into a plank. Same thing. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're going to do 5 really good push-ups. Go. Push. 1. Tummy in, bottom under. 2. Try not to arch here. Tummy in. 3, 4, 5. Now you're going to do a hollow body rocks. You're going to do 5. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're going to do jumping lunges. Jumping lunges. lunges are, you're going to take this foot and go down like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure those knees almost get to the floor, but you don't want to bang them into the floor. Make sure that the knee stays right above the ankle, okay? Now you're going to come here and you're going to do V-ups, just like your tuck-ups, but your legs are straight, and do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're going to go right into arch-ups, so just flip over. Remember the arch-ups? The Superman. Arms over the head, and rock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are rocks, but show me an arch up. Just kind of throw it up and back down. And squeeze tight. 2, there you go. Both of them at the same time. 3, 4, and 5. Now you're going to come over here, and you're going to do a handstand hold. I'm going to move this for a second. Okay? You're going to go to your wall, turn around this way, walk up the wall. Okay? Walk in. Right there is fine. So you only want your toes on the wall, tummy in, bottom under, squeeze your booty. Squeeze it. Squeeze. Walk your hands out a little bit. There you go. So I want this to be round, tummy in, bottom under, and hold it. 1, head in. 2, push taller. 3, push tall. Push through your shoulders so your shoulders are touching your ears. Push tall. Hold it. 1, there you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, and come down. Okay? And then the last thing we're going to do, for stars, we're going to do box jumps, okay? So you're going to squeeze tight, try and find a box to where it's by the knees, okay? And you're going to try and jump up as fast as you can. Jump, start jumping, okay? So if you can do 30, you get 1 star. If you can do 40, 2 stars. And if you can do 50 in a row, 3 stars, okay? Today this was kind of quick. We didn't work on a lot of form, but I want it to be fast. And then work on form as well as you go. And I would do more than 5. I would do 10 or 15 of everything. And then they'll be good and conditioned. Alright, so now we're going to work on flexibility. Very important after you finish everything to be good and stretched out, now that your muscles are all warm. So you're going to start in straddle. So straddle sit. Make sure knees are out, ankles are out, and just reach forward as far as you can. And you're going to hold it there for about 10 seconds. Okay, then you're going to come up and you're going to go right, stretch up tall, arms up, and stretch to the left or right here. Left, and hold that as well. The longer you hold it, the better. And then go to the other side, right side. Good, and make sure this arm's inside and the other one's out so that your shoulders are facing up to the ceiling. Okay, then go into a pike. Okay, reach forward as far as you can. Try and lock your knees and point your toes. Now try and pull your feet off the floor. Okay? You want to try and reach around your feet and pull your heels up and keep your knees straight. Okay? You do this every day, it'll get a lot easier, Rory, okay? Okay? Now you're going to turn around this way and do some shoulder flexibility. You're going to push your arms way back here. Try and keep your arms shoulder width apart. Lock your knees and point your toes, okay? You really want to try and get your armpits down to the floor eventually. Okay? Gymnasts need a lot of shoulder flexibility for bars and stuff. This is actually pretty good, but you want to try them to get down a little bit further. Now, to make it a little bit harder, you can lock your knees, point your toes, and try and hold your feet up. And do that for several seconds till it starts hurting so bad you can't do it anymore. And then when you come out, roll your shoulders around. Roll them forward, backward, up and down. Okay? Now we're going to go into some splits. So stand up and show me a good lunge. Do it this way, sweetie. Yep. Okay, so you're going to turn your foot out. Make sure your knee's over your ankle. Okay? Now, actually start with the straight leg. Yep. So you don't want to move this foot. Try and keep your chest up. Yep. Okay? So now go into a lunge. And that should be a perfect lunge right there. You want to try and make a straight line from knee to knee. Push those hips down. We have done these. Hopefully you guys are working on these every day, okay? Go ahead and slide into your splits. If you work on these every day and sit in your splits while you're watching TV, 2 to 5 minutes every split, by the end of a couple of weeks, you should have these all the way down, okay? Now go to your other leg. Show me straight leg first. Make sure the toe's out. Now, slide into your lunge. Not your split, your lunge. Yep. Try and make a straight line from knee to knee. This leg's back here. Push those hips down, chest up, chin up. Slide into your split. Good. Make sure the knee's under. You usually have one good leg, one bad leg. Okay? So this is the leg you really need to work on, Rory, okay? So when you go home, you're going to watch TV. For 5 minutes, you're going to sit in this split, okay, every night. And by the end of 2 weeks, I promise you'll have this split all the way down, okay? Same for you guys at home, okay? It's really important to have good splits, all right? Now, go ahead and come out and face this way and do your straddle split, okay? When you do your straddle split, you want your hips in line with your ankles. You want a straight line like this, okay? Same thing. You can sit in this for 2 to 5 minutes at home. And by the end of 2 weeks, she's almost there. So by the end of 2 weeks, there's no reason why she shouldn't have these splits all the way down. Okay? All right, come on out. Last thing we're going to do is just stretch our back out again. So you're just going to lay on the floor, push up in a bridge. Okay? Rock this back out again. Rock back and forth. Good. And come down and rock it out. It's really important to have a flexible back, okay? So we need to do these every night at home. But after you do them, make sure you're rocking it out as well, okay? Shake it out. Good job, Roy.